Hey, I want to come on real quick and talk about a message I received yesterday from my mentor from Spirit. And this message was about me understanding where my role is and how not to get myself in a position of feeling obligated or feeling guilty for not being able to do something. She was saying, like, you're really powerful, you're strong, you know what you're doing, but you feel too obligated for people who don't deserve the time. And this is not being said in a bad way or to like dog someone out or, you know, this is this has to do with allowing people to use my time and energy because I feel obligated to fix them even when they are the ones putting themselves in that position. And I know I'm not the only one who go through that, but when you go in and do healing on someone, it's a risk. If they have negative attachments, those attachments can come onto you and it can affect you and your family and your household. And sometimes I feel like if I do a healing on someone and then that person comes to me a week later and say, well, it didn't work, I feel obligated to go back in and fix it, especially because they're paying. And what I have to do is be able to discern between those where maybe it was something I missed because I didn't think of something a certain way, or maybe a technique, I didn't think of at that time. That's okay for me to go back in and check, And then there are the ones that I feel like, okay, well, I have to go back in and fix it, not realizing that it's them who put themselves back in the same situation that we pulled them out of. You can go in and like pull cords, and then when you pull the cords, if the person goes back and continues the same behavior, those cords can grow back. And I have to realize, like, those type of situations, it's not really on me, and not to feel guilty about it. And to be honest with them and say, look, only way this is going to work, you're going to have to make these changes. And if you don't make these necessary changes, I can't put that time and energy, even if they're paying, hey, don't pay for this because it's not going to work until you make these changes, and being honest with them. And I wasn't like taking people money and not, trying to do the work. That's part of the reason why I kept feeling so obligated is because I did receive the payment. I want it to be fair. I want to be fair. And so in being fair, I have to be fair enough to be honest and say, you have to make these changes and not feel guilty about it. Can't heal the world, can't heal everyone. And if I feel obligated to heal someone, then it's not coming from a place of love and light, and it's not being guided by spirit guides. One thing about the spiritual world, the spirit and spirituality, is not a place for ego. And so got to be real careful with that. I have to be real careful not to let my own feelings, my personal feelings, interfere with what the spirit guides are trying to guide me to do. And a lot of times that happens. We're human, we get angry, we get frustrated, but it's still not an excuse. We are taught how to take a step back, look at the situation for what it is, and then allow spirit to help guide us to make the right informed decision. And so I'm hoping that someone else who may need this message, that it resonates with you, and that as you go on this journey of being able to help heal others, you understand that it's okay if someone doesn't get healed. Just know that you did everything that you could at the time, if you're honest with yourself. And also just understand that it also takes their role, their part, to also heal as well, not just us. They have to do the work too. And so just wanted to share that with you all. Peace, love, and light. I will see y'all very soon in the next video, and I'll talk to you soon.